Florida Senator and failed GOP presidential hopeful Marco Rubio has reversed himself today, announcing that he will, in fact, seek re-election to the Senate in this fall. Rubio entered the race shortly before a Friday deadline for candidate filings and after weeks of pressure from national GOP figures who urged Rubio to reconsider his frequently repeated pledge to give up his seat to either become a president or a private citizen come 2017. Observers are suggesting that Rubio's decision instantly transforms what was likely to be a very close race and improves Republicans' chances of holding on to the seat and with it, control of the Senate. But does it really? Sure, Rubio has a high name recognition in Florida and already enjoys support from half of the Republican primary voters, but it's also well known that Rubio didn't like being in the Senate. On the campaign trail, he wouldn't shut up about what a waste of time the place is.
Because after 4 years in the Senate, it's frustrating to watch every day nothing happens. No matter who's in charge, who you elect, who you give the majority to, nothing happens. We're not going to fix America with senators and congressmen. I've only been there 4.5 years, which is just long enough to know how messed up it is.
Then there's the not insignificant matter of Rubio's voting record. In the 12 months from March 2015 to March 2016, Rubio had the worst attendance record of any senator, missing more than 40% of all Senate votes. How can he complain about the way the Senate operates when he's barely ever there? That's like Bernie Sanders bitching about having to spend too much time in the barber's chair, or Donald Trump complaining that the Bible is just too long.
This guy has the number one absentee record in the United States.
I'd like to ask you a policy question. Your proposed tax cut.
That's why the people in Florida do not like him.
By the way, speaking of Trump, let's not forget that Rubio was humiliated in his home state of Florida in the Republican presidential primary, losing to the Donald by nearly 20 points. And these are the same voters who are just supposed to triumphantly return Rubio to the Senate? So here we have a candidate reversing a solemn pledge to voters, running for a job that he has openly admitted he hates and rarely showed up for, and for which to win, he's depending on the same group of voters who this very year have already resoundingly rejected him. Sounds like a shoo-in to me. And let's not forget that, and this is very serious, Rubio has never satisfactorily proven that he is not, in fact, a robot.
Let's dispel with this fiction.
Yet this is the Republican senatorial savior, their Florida firewall. Maybe. But don't be surprised if Florida voters decide that even though they didn't want Marco Rubio for president, that they're happy to help him keep the other part of his pledge. Well, the part about him becoming a private citizen in 2017.